Well, today's a great day to drink some lemonade because it is just hot and humid outside. Good thing about some cloud cover is it's going to help cool us off a little bit. You notice the dark gray colors to these clouds. There's actually a couple scattered showers hanging around southeast Nebraska. None of them are severe, but there is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for our far western counties. Primary concerns here being large hail damaging winds and perhaps a small chance for an isolated tornado, but it's mainly out in the southwest corner of the state where we do have some thunderstorms approaching at this moment. You'll notice the severe thunderstorm watch does not include Lincoln. It doesn't include the Tri-Cities as well, and I don't anticipate this evening that we'll see a watch extended farther east towards Lincoln. So we see a couple scattered showers on radar right now. That's the dark clouds that we were kind of seeing. These are few and far between, very widely scattered, so I wouldn't guarantee that you're going to get wet this evening, but maybe take the umbrella just in case. Otherwise, there's just some peaks of sun through the clouds. But there are some more storms off towards the west, so if you are watching out towards McCook, the southwestern corner of the state, I think there's a better chance of you seeing some rain this evening, though it's not a 100% chance. You can see that the bright colors on radar right here, actually a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings denoted by the yellow polygons right here, and these are starting to approach Chase and Perkins counties at the moment. So if you're watching in Grant and Imperial, we're watching for the potential for a few severe thunderstorm warnings over the next 1 to 2 hours or so. We'll be here definitely watching that. So let's talk about STORMCAST, because these are moving off towards the east, and the big question is, are they going to make it to Lincoln? So as we go over the next several hours, you'll notice they slowly push off towards the east, but for the most part, most of these storms look like they're going to remain north of I-80. As we head towards midnight and early tomorrow morning, perhaps approaching the Tri-Cities, but again, the farther north you are, the more likely you are to see any of this rain. As we step forward in time, these storms come closer to Lincoln, and perhaps by tomorrow morning we'll be dealing with some storms in Lincoln. I think there's an isolated chance to see a severe thunderstorm out of this, but at least for this evening, I don't think Lincoln is going to see anything in terms of severe weather. But then as we go into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, that's where our severe weather potential starts to increase. Let's talk STORMCAST. As we go in towards the afternoon, a front will approach, and we may see some thunderstorms fire up along that front. You notice this particular run of STORMCAST, they fire just over Lincoln, and that's the tough thing here, is this is going to depend exactly on the timing of the front. As they push in towards the Iowa side and into Missouri, we start to see clearing skies as we head towards midnight tomorrow night. So there's a couple of scenarios. Let's say the front arrives just a little bit earlier. If that's the case, these storms are going to fire along the front just west of Lincoln, and as they approach Lincoln, well, they start to intensify just a little bit more. Now, there's also another scenario that the front arrives later. In that event, the storms fire off towards our east, and they move off towards the east, and we don't see a drop of rainfall. So this is going to require some very close monitoring over the next couple of model runs. We'll bring you the latest updates right here on Channel 8. 72 degrees tonight, partly cloudy, perhaps a morning thunderstorm, but the severe risk this evening is mainly out west. Southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour for tomorrow. 90 degrees, partly cloudy. We're anticipating the possibility for some evening storms. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Saturday is not as humid, so once that front passes, we're a little bit cooler on Saturday, 84 degrees. The humidity is not that bad as well, but if you think that low humidity is going to stick around, it is not, because it goes right back up starting on Sunday, and the heat and humidity combined will allow us to introduce some scattered rain chances all the way through the middle part of next week.